we went to tribal last night, and we were unified in voting out JT. He basically told me that he was going to vote somebody and then went and voted somebody completely else. So I'm glad that we did vote him out, because that was just like not called for. Like, you should have just went with what you said. Instead, you went a completely different way.
Last night's tribal was not good. I made the wrong choice. Like, I love Belinda, but I should have kept JT. Like, he wrote down Kevin's name, which is chaotic. Like, no one told him to do that. He just did it on his own to be messy in case, like, some bullshit popped up or to start drama. I don't care why he did it. I don't need to trust him. But I know that he should have been in this game, and I know I made the wrong choice. Coming into this game, I wanted to play with my heart instead of my head. I wanted to do differently than last season, and I've already failed. Voting out JT, sure, is... But honestly, keeping JT or Belinda both would have been strategic decisions, but I went with the easy one that made sense in my head and ignored the feelings in my heart. Like, I get that's how you get to the end, but that's not how you're gonna win. I'm not here for second place. I'm not here to be the snake. I'm here to be the hero. As bullshit as that sounds coming from me.
I am just really shocked that, like, JT would vote for me. Anyway, as someone said in my season, I'm still here. Next, if we lose, which I hope we don't, I think Tovar is going to be on the chopping block once again, because there's no more Gauntlet for him and he can't have safety anymore. So, oh well.
Alright, Continiere tribe. Get your first look at the new Mafioso tribe. He was body bagged at the last ordeal. Antonio, a little bit of a shocking reaction. What were your thoughts on
You know, JT was in my original season. They're like huge personalities, so I could see why they were taken out, but was definitely not expected.
Logan, sigh of relief that JT's out of the picture?
Yes. Like, ugh. But yes, no. He was going to be a problem, so I'm happy. It's good.
All right. Are y'all ready for tonight's safety challenge? So, go. Okay, so for tonight's safety challenge, we're going to be doing a lip reading face-off competition. One person from each driver is going to come up on cam. Everyone else must have their hands off. I'm going to be reading off a word or a phrase. For example, I'm going to do it like this. You're going to shout out your name. Once you shout out your name, I will point towards you. Then you read off the word I'm trying to say. If you get it right, you start pointing to your tribe. If you get it wrong, you have to wait for the other person to guess, and if that person gets it right, they get the point. And if both players do not get the word right, I'll say the phrase again, and then you just keep shouting your name until you get the word right. First tribe to get up to 7 wins safety, safe from the vote. Losers, ordeal tomorrow night, where someone will be third person voted out of Survivor Pandemic All-Stars Godfather Gauntlet. Make sense?
What do you mean by read? Do you mean like just shout it out?
Just shout out yes.
Gotcha.
I'll give you all a minute to strategize, and we'll get it on. All right, so now you all have your opportunity to strategize. This challenge does require 7 people, so which means both tribes of Concierge and Mafioso can set up 2 people. Concierge, who's sitting your 2 people out.
Santos and Payton.
Santos and Payton, okay, are sitting out. Can I have 2 sit-outs for Mafioso? Who are your 2 sit-outs?
It's gonna be Molly and Darcy.
Molly and Darcy are sitting out. Okay. First reps, raise your hand if you're going first. Logan for Concierge, Lamar for Mafioso, everyone else off cam and on mute. The other 2 sit on. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Tovar.
Elvar.
Gauntlet.
Correct. That is 1 point for Mafioso. That's Mafioso 1, Zip next 2. Here we go. Next word. 3, 2, 1, go. I believe I heard Ryan's name.
Ordeal.
Incorrect. Antonio.
Oh, it went to me automatically. I was not ready for that. Because I wasn't ready to guess.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep going.
Antonio.
Antonio.
Tribal.
Incorrect. Ryan.
JT.
Incorrect. I'm going at it again.
Antonio.
Antonio.
I don't know. Just ask. I don't know.
Correct. Ryan.
No idea. Gone.
Okay, I'm gonna try to like open my mouth a little more so you guys can read it again. Here we go.
Antonio.
Antonio.
Is it body bag?
Incorrect. Next. Ryan.
Voted.
Incorrect. I'm gonna go at it again. Okay.
Antonio.
Antonio.
Just safe.
Incorrect. It's one word, by the way. Ryan.
Justice.
Just what?
Justice.
Correct. That is 1 point for Mafioso. That is one. That is 2 for Mafioso. 1 for Constant. Okay, here we go. I am going to go on mute for this. Next face-offs, we have Christian Leach for Mafioso taking on Tad for Consignier. Here we go. Next word. 3, 2, 1, go.
Tad.
Tad.
Talisman?
Correct. That is 1 point for Consignier. That is 2 for Mafioso, 1 for Consignier. Next face-offs. There's Jules for Mafioso. Taking on Tiara for Consignier. Here we go. Next word. I am going to go on mute. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Tierra.
Tiara.
Survivor.
Incorrect. Jules.
Father.
Incorrect. I'll
Yeah,
say it again.
yeah.
Tierra.
Tiara.
Godfather.
That is correct. That is
Oh.
here. It is now tied 2-2 each. Next two. We have Miranda from Consignier taking on Mike, Mafioso. Next word. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Mike.
Mike.
Alliance.
I will count it. It was alliances, but I'll count it. That is 1 point for Mafioso. It is 3-2 Mafia. Next two. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Belinda.
Belinda.
Safety.
That is correct. That is 1 point for Mafioso. The score is 4 for Mafioso, 2 for Consignier. Here we go. I am going to say the next word.
Don't we already lose?
No, we go to 7. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Power.
That is correct. That is 1 point for Kevin. That is now 5-2. Next people. Okay, here we go. These ones are going to get a little harder now. It is now Mike from Mafioso taking on Tad for Consignier. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Tad.
Tad.
Body bag.
That is correct. That is 1 point for Tad. It is now
Good job.
5-3. Next people. Who wants to go next?
You can stay, Chad, if you want.
If you guys are comfortable with that.
Go ahead.
I'll try.
Mafioso. Okay, Christian Lee's going for Mafioso. Who's going for Consignier?
I guess I'm staying on.
Tad.
Oh, Tad once again staying on. Okay. All right, so Tad taking on Christian Leach. I'm going to say the next word. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Christian.
Christian?
Time to vote.
That is correct. That is 1 point for Mafioso. It is now 6-3. It is getting
Tad's dead.
Okay.
Tad again.
Hey, does someone else want to come on?
Oh, Tovar wants a shot at it. Okay, it is now Tovar.
Yeah.
There again. Okay, so it is now the score for 6 Mafioso, 3 for Consignier. Consignier needs to get every single point from this point out. If Tovar gets it, they win. Here is the next word. Here we go. This one's another phrase. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Tad, pack up
Tad.
your shit.
That is correct. That is 1 point for Consignier. It is now 6-4. Next people.
Does anyone else want to go, or do you want Tad to run it out?
I'd say Tad run it out, yeah.
So is Consignier leaving Tad out for the remainder of the challenge?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's the
Christian,
plan.
are you? Wait, who's going for us?
I am.
Okay.
Okay, so Tad's now facing off against Kevin Lazor. Tad is going to be the one to either take it home for Consignier or blow it off.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Lois, this is not my Batman class.
Okay, here we go. It is time for the next word. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Tad,
Tad,
betrayal.
that is correct. That is another point for Consignier. So the score is now 6-5. There's 2 points. There's 2 rounds left. Next 2. Oh, Christian Leach wants
Christian,
to
why don't you go?
All right.
Okay, so Consignier needs 2 to win. Mafioso just needs the 1. Here is the next phrase. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Tad,
Tad,
you have been shunned.
that is correct. That is now 6-6. There's one.
Let's go, Tad, baby.
There's 1 round left.
All right, I'll go.
All right, here we go. Christian Leach taking on Tad. This is the last round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, Christian.
Christian.
Josh Patello.
That is correct. Mafioso wins in a visual safety for the truck.
Great
Good job,
job, Christian.
Good job,
Still
Good job, Christian.
Stop
Good
it.
job.
Yeah.
Good try.
So, Mafioso, safety is yours. You cannot go to the reveal for your tribe. As for Consignier, unfortunately, ordeal tomorrow night for one of you to be the third person voted as survivor and then All Stars Godfather God. I'll give y'all tomorrow to figure out what you want to do. Grab your stuff down back so tomorrow for the reveal. Congrats.
What's really funny is with these games, Pandemic was the game that helped me find myself the most and like stand up for myself and become who I wanted to be and not who I was. Like I was depressed, sad, hated myself, like, and playing these games, like people were like, "Oh, you're really nice," and like it was the second game I played. You're like, "Oh, you're really nice. It's fun to talk to you." Like I was actually talking to other people besides just my baby and my 2-year-old husband. And so like Pandemic is the game that helped me figure out like who I wanted to be. I didn't want to be this sad, lonely, depressed person. I wanted to be someone who was part of my community, doing things for more than like
These
just
three
my-
people. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah,
That's really cool. As I was talking to her, I realized why pandemic specifically is so hard. Pandemic is hard because when you're on camera, when you're on video calls with people, you're like actually getting to know them. On the call, we talked about her family. I met her daughters. It's so tough because like the plan is still going to be to vote her out after Adrian if necessary. But I can definitely see why it becomes hard, and you may want to like change things up. Like, should she stay longer than a Santos? Should she stay longer than a Peyton? Something like that. It changes things a little bit, but not too much. But one of the goals of my conversation with her was to talk to her and get her to play in the Gauntlet challenge if it came up and it became a situation that we needed. And in that conversation for about an hour, just getting to know her, I was able to get her to agree to play in the Gauntlet challenge against Adrian if necessary.
This last week, I was not as available as I had wanted to be. And so not being available and not being as social as I should be, I now have a target on my back. A lot of people are telling me that I'm good, that it's not going to be me. They're telling me that it's going to be like a 8-1 on Adrian. There might be 2 votes on me. But you know, like they did this to Christian too. They made Christian feel super comfortable. They got on all the calls with him. They did all the things to make him feel comfortable so he didn't go for the gauntlet and that he had no idea it was him. So like part of me wants to trust who I want to work with and who has said they want to work with me. But I'm also having this divide of, are they just making me comfortable so that I don't go for power, that I don't go for safety, and they can get me out?
And everyone minus Adrian has great vibes. So
right.
My biggest fear is Adrian playing in the safety competition.
That's my fear too, because I think I would be the next option just because I haven't been
Available. Connected.
Right. And so like I'm almost willing to go against Adrian just to keep him from getting it, because I've seen Adrian in other games and like he doesn't do anything in challenges. So I feel like whatever it was, anybody could
beat him. Yes.
Literally anyone could beat him.
So we lost again. We lost the comp again. We're going to ordeal, but guess what? I may not be the next boot after all. Even though I don't trust Logan, I kept working on my social game, and Logan today made an alliance with me, Peyton, Tiara, Santos, and Antonio. So we're an alliance of 6. I finally have an alliance. The plan, Logan wants to go after Miranda because he says that she barely talks to anyone. So I'm good with that, whatever keeps me safe. And having an alliance is amazing. And hopefully we can stick together and make it far.
18.
Oh, I mean,
I'm not even kidding you. I thought you were like barely.
You were flirting with him being 19?
I didn't mean actually 19. I meant
my role.
I'm only 23, so that's not that weird.
Oh, okay.
My plan is to vote Adrian out. They were all trying to think of ways to do it. I went full nuclear, full villain Logan, and I gave Adrian a name of Miranda. And then I made a fake alliance with 6 people in it that he trusts. And they all lied blatantly to his face. So I feel bad because now afterwards he is very nice. And this has nothing to do personally wise, but like little too late almost. Like if I would have felt like he bonded with us sooner, then maybe this vote would be different. But It's too early to rock the boat, which is hysterical coming from me. But that's the game I'm playing this time. I'm playing simple and quiet, and I didn't really want to go nuclear, but it was too dangerous if he won safety, because then we have to vote out Miranda, and I really don't want to vote out Miranda, and I don't think she'd turn on us anytime soon.
What do you think about the plan, though? The plan that's going on?
To make Adrian feel comfortable and vote. If they were voting Miranda, but vote Adrian, right? I just want to make sure.
That's what was discussed. Me personally, like keeping it real with you, because I trust you.
I know you don't want to vote Adrian.
And it's not even that I don't want to vote him, because at the end of the day, I still feel that for my game purposes, he's not going to be beneficial, because I feel that he's going to be someone that he's going to sell me out eventually, because we don't have big of a connection, honestly, So either round, this one or the other one, I'm still fine for him to go. Now, the only reason why it's, inside of me, the fact of keeping him alive, it's because he trusts this fake alliance that was formed.
Right.
And I feel that he's going to be loyal to us at least, because what worries me is the next round. We don't know if we're going to win the next round. What if we lose the next round? Then it's going to be chaotic, because Miranda is going to go for safety, and then we're going to have to turn on one of us. Because I don't see people turning on Kevin, because I'm pretty sure that he already has connections with others. I don't see people turning on Tad. I don't see people turning on Peyton, So what's going to happen? And that's what worries me.
I don't even think about it that way.
Because I have the feeling, and this is again between you and me, I think what you want to do, and I think what Peyton wants to do too, because he brought it up at the last time that we were together, and that person starts with an L. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Would you?
I'm not opposed to that.
Okay.
I'm not opposed. I will be 100% showing my loyalty to you, because I like you and I trust you. I really do. I trust you, San Antonio. I want to play this game with you.
I'm so glad you say that.
This game. I would like to play this game also with Peyton. So I really hope that you're getting along with him too.
It probably maybe not that big of a deal. I'm competing for power tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Tierra just joined the waiting room. I wanted to tell you.
I gotta tell her now.
Santos had just told me that he was on board to vote Logan. I did not tell her about the Logan vote.
Right.
She wouldn't do it. Yeah, no, because she did say that she knows that there is a majority alliance chat because Logan told her. Yes, bitch. Yes, fucking ma'am.
I threw your name out there because I was like, screw it, we need a name. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm like, let's get rid of Miranda. And I'm all like, and then so it was me, Peyton, Antonio, Tiara, Santos, and then we got him on a call. And I'm all like, yeah, Miranda knows Tad. I'm all like, I'm pretty sure they got to the final four together in a game they played. All lies, and everyone knew it was all lies except him. And I'm just like, fuck it. So I was like, and I'm like, and I think they're friends with Kevin. So I'm like, we just need to get rid of those three. And then we made a whole alliance. We named it the Majority Alliance, which is the stupidest name ever. And we convinced him not to go use his whatchamacallit. And we were gonna pretend to vote you out, and it was gonna be 8-1 voting out Adrian. And now we don't even get to do it. And now everyone saw them spin their wheels thinking, well, how can we do this to make sure he goes home? And then I just went full on dirtily lie to his face. And
you didn't have to because
now we're not even going. Yeah. And I'm all like, and now he keeps messaging me. And it used to be once a day maybe, and now it's 10 times an hour. And I'm all like, now I just keep up a fake alliance that I had no intention of making. And I'm like, I wanted to tell you all last night. I'm like, oh, don't worry, you're safe. But now it doesn't even matter. And now I'm just like, fuck this.
Yes.
Okay.
Why would you tell
So,
that?
what we need to do is the three of us, Santos, and I'll fucking work on Adrian's stupid fucking ass. And we just have to vote.
Logan needs to go tomorrow.
So just to be frank, like the Logan situation.
We are on board to do Logan tomorrow.
Like, yeah, revisit that.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Instead of Adrian?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, honestly, I'm not opposed to it. You know, I'm not opposed to it. I do feel that he's cool and I like him, but I do see why you guys think that way, you know, because he wants to be in control. He's coming up with these evil plans and he just wants to be the director of the show, you know?
And that's the thing, like, I like him too, and so does everyone else.
Right.
But that's the issue. And he's also like going around telling like everyone that, oh, we made a majority chat. Like, not that it's real, but like,
he told Miranda about our chat.
And if he's telling like someone like quote unquote on the bottom, like Miranda's like, no, I wouldn't say towards the top of the tribe. Like, he's just covering his bases with everybody.
Right. But I'm totally fine with that. You know, I think that it's gonna be a perfect blindside.
It's gonna be the most epic fucking blindside.
The only thing that I didn't want was to like make anyone out of this like feel uncomfortable, because I already had the feeling that Peyton and Antonio were on board with it due to the conversation that we had yesterday. But I didn't know if Tiara was gonna be on board with that, and I didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable or to do something that you didn't want to do. You know?
Right. And I appreciate that. But I'm like you, like I think his controlling tendencies are starting to take effect. Like he's been very quiet the first couple of days, but I think he's getting to that point where the game's just it's not exciting to him unless he does something.
Thing that like we would like to like tell you. So shortly after that majority alliance chat was formed, like everyone was feeling good, like kumbaya, blah blah blah. And then somebody in that chat started like being a little bit messy and like maybe started trying to change the narrative. And like maybe slightly threw you under the bus.
And who is that person?
Who's not in this group? Logan's trying to put the butt on you, girl.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Logan?
Logan's trying to put the butt on you.
Let's pull off a blindside.
He went to Miranda, told her about the group, and then was like, let's like switch it up and switch gears and like get rid of you basically.
Would you guys be down to get rid of Logan?
Yeah,
that's why we're
exactly where we're at.
Let's pretend we don't know and get him out of here.
Right.
Miranda knows everything.
Yeah,
like
we
everything we talked about,
you.
Miranda knows everything.
So we can't relay any information to them. And I don't even want to really like. It needs to stay on this call between the five of us, because if the Logan gets out, it could be very ugly tomorrow. And then we can see all 10 of us at the motherfucking Gauntlet, girl. Because I'm not. Or all 9 of us, because I don't have time.
I had a big decision to make, because in this game, even though I have an alliance with Tiara, with Antonio, with Peyton, since the beginning, I have been having this alliance as well that nobody knows with Kevin and with Tad. So in my mind, if you're playing with those two dudes that you feel that you can trust, it wouldn't be smart for me to come okay with this group that is making the decision of like getting Logan out and keep that like on a secret to these two dudes. You know, it just doesn't make any sense for my game, because regardless, the next round they would have felt that I kept them out of the loop.
As far as I know, Adrian's still going. Is there any new information from you guys?
So yesterday when I was trying to like like find out like what like these people were trying to do, they pretty much told me like the plan was Adrian.
Okay.
And then like everything moved like then like an hour or two later. For some reason, like Peyton and Antonio were feeling like some type of way about Logan.
Ooh.
You know, so I don't know why I feel that they want to come after him. Because they were pitching the idea on trying to blindside Logan, because Logan is in their eyes like someone that is Snake, and someone that is gonna be and someone that is gonna be flipping, and someone that never shuts up. You know. So
these are all accurate statements, actually.
In my mind, though, I was like, this is not a bad idea, because I really thought that Logan, Tierra, and Antonio were like this.
Okay.
You know, so having the opportunity for them to go after each other now and try to get someone that I really thought was close to them, you know, trying to get that person out, that's like super good in our end, you know, because we're still going to be here for the next round. We still have the Adrian's vote, you know, implemented, you know, so I feel that we should be looking pretty good. Now, what I don't like though, it's the fact that they want to keep that shit on the down low, like, and I want you two to be part of it too. But I don't want them to know that you guys know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I don't know how to. Because yesterday I told them that if we were gonna be doing something like that, like I felt that it was good for you and Tad to know, only because in case that there is any swap, and you guys felt that you guys were on the outs on this vote, like you guys were gonna be probably like jumping chips.
Yeah, on the flip,
you know?
yeah.
And that was no good for their games, you know. Mind you, like everything I point out to them, it's in a way like to make them feel that they need to have the opportunity like to like include you in, you know. Like I don't want to base it on me too much, because I don't want them to know that I'm close to you too.
Right.
Ended up losing, and so now we have to go to the ordeal. And to me, it seems like the smartest choice is to vote out Adrian, but everyone's trying to now make a fucking move right now, and it's frustrating because like we can't rely on Adrian to win a goddamn challenge, and now everybody's like, well, let's vote out Logan or let's vote out Peyton. And I'm just like, why the fuck are we keeping people that can't? If we're just gonna keep any of them back here if we have to rely on Adrian. So Peyton's such an easy target because he just won last season. So yeah, we could easily go after that. We know that he's good at this game. We know that he can win this game. It's way too fucking early to be doing that shit. So that's why my thing with Peyton is keeping him around. I think that he's a better number for me than Adrian is. Same thing with Logan. We know that Logan's a snake. We know that Logan can start causing chaos. I mean, he already told me that he wants to target Antonio. And, you know, I get that. I still haven't told my alliance that yet, and I'm going to, because I know that if I tell them that now, then they'll definitely try and vote Logan out.
First and foremost, me and you need to start making up some fake information to give Santos, because he keeps delivering. He does nothing. We get on the call and he does nothing but deliver information.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. But we've given him literally nothing back.
Yeah.
So we need to give him some fake talks we've had with people.
I need to talk to people. But one thing that I have not gotten to talk to you guys about is that on that call with Logan, he did say he wanted to try and blindside Antonio, but he knew he had the no numbers to do it. So I'm fine with Logan going at some point, just not this round.
Correct. I really think it's a good idea to tell Logan that he is an option for Peyton and Antonio. Santos didn't think it was a good idea. I think it's a great idea for me and you.
It's kind of in the background of my mind to do it.
Because if we tell him after, you want to tell him after the gauntlet and after he ends up being safe. Because you want him to play for power next time.
Yeah.
Woo!
How are we in this such good position of a game?
So your safety competition is this. You'll get your 6 solo cups. You'll be on the floor. You'll be only using your feet to make a pyramid. The player with the fastest time will win safety. And this will be time. The player with the fastest time will win power. And just a reminder, whoever wins power, it will not be announced to the public. You will be notified if you got the faster time. A Zoom link will drop and you'll be notified on what that power would be. 3, 2, 1, begin. A Gauntlet competition was held, and we have ourselves a winner. The winner of the Gauntlet Challenge that won safety is Miranda. Congratulations, you have won
Congratulations.
safety, and therefore cannot be shunned from the ordeal tonight.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank
Ordeal.
you.
So you have the ordeal in exactly 1 hour. Is that what you all want to do? Ever step out back, see you in a bit.
Tease that Adrian's the one to go because nobody else wants to put any other name down. So if I save myself, it would be okay.
You managed to get in there unscathed. So here is your power. Check your confessional.
Oh my God, where's my fucking phone? Member exchange. Congratulations, you found the member exchange advantage. This power will allow you to force a tribe swap. This must be used at least 1 hour before the immunity challenge. In your confessional, you will declare that you are using your power. The swap will happen right before the immunity challenge. This power expires when there are 15 people left in the game. This is not the power that I wanted. So if I feel like I'm in a bad spot, then I can shift the game around. But I don't feel like I'm in a bad spot, so probably not going to shift the game around. Not unless something crazy happens. Will I use this? But as of right now, I don't think I'm going to be accessing this power unless some stuff goes down in the next 3 rounds.
Tad, there's a new plan. The plan's the same. It's the minuscule steps to get there. You ready for this?
Oh, okay.
Plan's the same. The vote's going to be a 5-4 vote for Adrian to go. Tiara and Antonio are going to split their votes, with Tiara voting Adrian out and Antonio voting Logan out. They're going to go to Peyton afterwards and say they voted together. Santos must have flipped. Tiara's going to go to Logan and tell him there was a plot to get him out and she didn't vote with them and stopped it. But it was Adrian who's gone, Peyton and Antonio, and Santos. And she was supposed to be the 5th vote and she wouldn't do it. It's going to cause confusion and chaos. And the 4 of us are going to be able to laugh while the city burns.
Cool.
I don't know what the hell is going to happen tonight when we go to the ordeal. There are multiple plans, each one more convoluted than the last. There's a case to be made there that maybe Logan should go. Where Logan went and told Miranda all about this majority alliance, told her how he did tell her that it was just to make Adrian feel safe. So he did explain that it was a fake alliance. However, it's not sitting well with the rest of us in the tribe, because why would you tell our second option, our backup option, about a majority alliance that does not include her? Like, if I'm Miranda, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, they made this alliance just to make Adrian feel included, but why was I not included in that? Is it because if that doesn't work, I'm a potential option? Like, that's what I'm thinking if I'm Miranda. Adrian is also not very consistent in the challenges, and so it just, in my belief, we've got at least one more challenge as a tribe after this, possibly more. And it's just like, do we keep Logan, who is very smart and strategic and also good at challenges, but also a little chaotic? Or do we keep Adrian, who I think is probably loyal and would stay loyal, but he's not consistent in challenges, and he's not super helpful in the challenges for us. I don't know where. I'm not 100% sure where I fall on that just yet.
Welcome back, phones in the air, to the ordeal. I see Tad is dressed for the occasion, so why don't I just start off with you? So let's look back to the last safety challenge. You were on a bit of a hot streak there with the last challenge, and you came up short based off of my name. So do you think if the circumstances would have been different, then y'all would be sitting here tonight?
I think there were several circumstances that if we're different, we would not be here tonight. And I think our tribe agrees on that one for a lot of them. But I mean, when it came down to the challenge, when we got through the first 7 people and we got to choose who we wanted to, I was just like, it didn't seem like anybody was like really like pushing to step up. So I was like, fuck it. I mean, we're very screwed right now. And then somehow just got on a lucky streak, and unfortunately my luck ran out on your name. So it's a bummer because like you have to take it one round at a time, and I wanted to be the hero to save us and make sure we didn't, but unfortunately I fell flat, and so I beat myself up over it, and that sucks. But I just wanted the tribe to know that I'm here to do whatever I can to help this tribe win.
Okay. So let's move later down the line. Miranda, you won safety in the Gauntlet challenge. So how's it feel knowing that you are safe and cannot be the third person out of this game?
It feels really good. I was told that it might not be my name. I was told that maybe it might be my name. So I decided that I would just go for safety and guarantee my safety instead of leaving it in everybody else's hands.
So you were informed that your name was out there, correct?
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you felt your name was out there. Tad felt like his name was out there. That's it?
That might be just my own like beating myself up from failing yesterday. So
I think like the phrasing of the question, like, did I hear my name? No. But I think everyone's always on the chopping block in some way, shape, or form. It just takes one person to say it. I didn't hear my own name, so like it's different. Like if I were Miranda and I heard my name, I would be like sprinting into that gauntlet bitch. Like I would have been right in there too. So I didn't hear my name, and no one told me that my name was said. So that's why I didn't play.
Okay. So Antonia, right now, like the way this season is being played out is that the idols are considered talisman, but we have yet to see a talisman come into play. Do you think we might see one tonight?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I think a lot of people on this tribe are more connected than what they're probably giving off. So if they have something, then they're probably going to save it because they're probably sitting pretty with numbers out the wazoo.
Okay. So Peyton, what's been the biggest change for you in this game?
Change like from my last season, you mean? Or
Sure.
In general? Yes. Mainly just going to tribal council. I didn't go hardly at all pre-merge last season. So it gave me a lot of time to like fuck around and do nothing. But this season it's very different. So I'm having to, rely on my early connections more than before. I relied on my connections I made later in the game last time. So now it's just kind of flipped the other way. So it could work out in my favor. I don't know. A lot of the people that went to like tribal or ordeals last season, like early, were also in the finale with me. So it really just depends on, I guess, how strong your early relationships are, which hopefully they're okay.
Okay. So, Logan, what do you say the difference between your season and this season so far?
I think it's been quieter this game. I think because All-Stars, everyone knows a lot more about the game, that it's not as... Like, you almost can't get as paranoid because technically anything could happen. So, like, if you just keep thinking, like you'd run yourself in circles because anyone could be talking behind anyone else's back. But everyone's done this and everyone knows it, so like they're gonna make the best choice. So if you think you're making the best choice, you just have to go with it.
So Kevin, at some point in this game, moves are necessary to be made if you wanted to get yourself in the end. At what time is at what time it is necessary to make a big move?
Josh, it's interesting because in a season like this, it's hard to say when to make a move and if you're making it too late or if you're making it too early. What you really want to do is you just want to try to find the people that you could really vibe with and you connect with, and then just work with them and then try to see how everything goes from there.
So Santos, last ordeal, you received a vote from the vote off in the Christian round. And with the phrase going off, every vote matters, do you think that might mean something?
It could be, like Peyton said, you can never feel 100% safe in this game because this game, if you don't have immunity, if you don't have a power that can back you up, anyone is up for grabs, So, of course, receiving a vote on the first round puts an alarm in myself. But yeah, every vote, every round matters as well. You can never feel too confident. Even if you think that you have people backing you up, at the end, results will speak louder downwards, pretty much.
Okay, so Tiara, with a look at the caliber of the players in a season like All Stars, does the gameplay slowly focus more on loyalty and winning and getting the All Stars to be in your good graces, or do you have to be cutthroat to get their respects?
I think it's a little bit of both. With these types of games, you always need numbers. That's the only way that you're gonna keep making it round per round in the game. So you have to build trust and be loyal to people. But you also have to realize that, there's people in this game who, no matter what your relationship is with them, if you're sitting next to them in the end, that just makes it that much harder for you to pull off the win. And so it's a combination of loyalty, but also a combination of knowing when it's time to cut those people.
Okay. I am done with questions on my end. If anybody has any final words, call somebody out or play a power in the game. Otherwise, we'll get right to it with the vote. Okay. One at a time, I'll bring you each into the breakout room where you'll cast your vote on who you want to be the third person voted out as Survivor Pandemic All-Stars Gauntlet. And as a reminder, Miranda has safety due to winning the Gauntlet Challenge. You cannot vote for Miranda. Everyone else is fair game. It is time to vote. Dad, you're the closest on this.
Started planting these seeds very early on in this round, so sorry that I came out this way, but Logan, you mirror my gameplay almost to the T, and I cannot have another Peyton in this game, so sorry, love you.
So tonight I'm voting for Logan. I put myself in a really bad situation this round. So I'm just hoping, praying to all the Cuban gods that they can help me stay at least one more round to like recover from this shaky round that I just had. So I just hope it's Logan or maybe people vote for Antonio, but I'm just sticking with this vote.
Round, I'm voting Adrian. Adrian's my vote. I can't trust him. I don't really know what he's doing. And he doesn't fit into my long-term plans at all.
I'll cast my vote to evict Adrian.
I'll go count the betrayals. Anyone has a power and the right to declare it, speak now, or forever hold your peace. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted off will have to leave the ordeal immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Adrian. That's one vote, Adrian. Logan. One vote, Adrian. One vote, Logan. Logan. That's 2 votes, Logan. 1 vote, Adrian. Adrian. We're tied. 2 votes, Adrian. 2 votes, Logan. Logan. That's 3 votes, Logan. 2 votes, Adrian. Logan. That's 4 votes, Logan. 2 votes, Adrian. Adrian. That's 4 votes, Logan. 3 votes, Adrian. Adrian.
Oh, damn it.
We're tied. 4 votes Logan, 4 votes Adrian, 1 vote left. Third person voted out of Survivor Pandemic All-Stars, Godfather, Gauntlet. Adrian. Adrian, that's 5 tonight. That's enough. Even though you're not on call, I will body bag you from the game. Everyone please say your goodbyes.
Hi, Adrian.
Hi.
Adrian.
Hi, Adrian.
Adrian, you have been shot.
Oh?
Remove the body.
I don't know why people lied. I'm so confused. It was you, wasn't it?
Who you pointing at?
You.
Look at my vote. I was holding it here just to show you that I'm not lying. I don't have to say that I'm voting for someone and then change my vote.
Who the fuck was it?
Play the game with me. Don't play
with me.
I had no clue.
Listen to me. Don't play that fucking game with me because I let it slide to you today, but you keep bringing it out to me, and we're gonna have a problem.
I just asked if it was you.
I saw your intentions, and you keep saying that it's me every time. This is my fucking vote. If you don't trust it, you can shove it in the
That's
fucking...
all I asked was, is it you? You don't have to come at me like that.
If you don't trust it, you can shove it in your fucking ass. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why are you like coming at me like that?
Because you were talking shit about me behind my back.
No,
and
I wasn't. To who?
Listen. Take it here in your third drive. I voted Logan. So now
why are you like? Why are you? Why are you?
Other people now that told you that we're voting.
Why are you?
The truth is, I got outplayed and I got outsmarted. I thought about telling Miranda that Logan was the one that threw out her name, that Logan was the one who formed the alliance. Miranda's still gonna vote me because Chad and Kevin want me gone, but I'm happy that I got to experience this again. And thank you so much.